This is Luke from Email Electric, and we're here today to talk about the shaft length on ePropulsion's eLite. The eLite was new from ePropulsion last year. It's a 500 watt or about 1.5 horsepower electric outboard. It's a great little motor. The battery is integrated into the shaft here. It only weighs about 15 pounds, comes on and off of the transom bracket quite easily. So it's very portable. It's great for customers who want something that's lightweight and are prioritizing kind of portability over power and speed. And it retails for just $9.99, which is significantly less than most other electric outboards on the market. But today we're here to talk a little bit about shaft length, because this is a common question that we get on the eLite. So out of the box, the shaft length is 15.8 inches, and then you can actually adjust that shaft length by undoing these machine screws. There are 4 of them, and adjusting where the piece that clips into the bracket is on the shaft itself. So you can move it down to one of 4 positions. So again, the length out of the box is 15.8 inches. The next setting down is 14.3, the next is 12.7, and the last is 11.1 inches. And those distances are measured a little bit differently than with the Spirit and the Navy motors from ePropulsion. So those measurements are from the top of the transom, or where the bracket meets the transom, or in this case, this motor bracket, motor stand. So it's from there down to essentially the top of the prop, but in a straight line. So if we brought a straight line forward from the top of the propeller and then straight down from the bracket, that distance right now is about 15.8 inches. So the issue that we run into with the eLite is that the shaft is too short for some customers' boats. So if the transom of your boat is any higher than 15.8 inches, you'll end up having cavitation issues with the eLite. If that's the case, the Spirit 1.0 or the Spirit Evo in short shaft would work for you. But unfortunately, the shaft does not get any longer than that. You can make it much shorter though. So now we'll take this off of the stand and we'll show you how to change the shaft length. All right, so if you'd like to adjust the shaft length on your eLite, first thing to do is take it off of the bracket, find a table, a nice surface to work on, and then we're gonna flip it up, spin the prop over to the side so it kind of stands it up, and then flip our tiller all the way up here so it's out of our way. And of course, make sure your kill switch is out so that the motor can't start while you're working on it. Then you'll need a 3mm Allen key, and you'll just take off these 4 machine screws here. It'll take us a minute to do that. Don't lose the washers there. Should be 2 on each. All right, now that the last one's off, you can see how this piece comes off quite easily. You can also see inside here, there's a little spring and some metal parts. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to spray a little silicone in there if you've got this off. And then you can see there's this first setting that we already had it on. We can move it down one setting, that would be the 14.7 inch shaft. If we move it down one more, we would be at the 14.3 inch shaft is that one. This would be 12.7, and then finally 11.1 inches if we put it down there. To install it, put everything back, very straightforward. You just put these machine screws back in. And just like most things like this, you'll want to get all 4 of them in before you tighten any one of them all the way. All right, and then we would be all set to put this motor back onto the bracket. You can see how short this shaft really is now with this piece moved all the way down there. So that's only 11.1 inches between where the bracket will go and then the top of the prop there. So we hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions on shaft length or anything ePropulsion, leave a comment below. And if you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out. Happy electric boating.